Yo guys, welcome to the video, and in this video, what the heck? There's these little birds. I think they're swallows or something. The joys of having animals, guys. That, if you don't know what that is, well, obviously you know what that is. That's dogs. The cats are walking. For some reason, the cats always walk past the dog pens, and they're just walking past. Like, hey, look at me, I'm a cat. Yeah. Don't that make you angry? And then the dogs start barking. So stop it. But yeah, guys, in this video, 50 seconds in, or like 30 seconds in, I still haven't done that intro. Yo guys, welcome to the video. In this video I'm going to be talking about the Logan Paul versus KSI and Jake Paul versus Deji fight. This is my review. Okay guys, so I'm not going to be reviewing the whole undercard, the whole event. I'm just going to be reviewing the two main events, the co-main event and the main event. Deji versus Jake Paul and Logan versus KSI. I was actually about to say Comedy Shorts Gamer, but I realised I can't call him that anymore. He's literally changed his channel. His channel that he's had for like, what, 6 years? That was called Comedy Shorts Gamer. For 9.5 million subscribers, he's had Comedy Shorts Gamer. Why is he changing it now? Well, I guess it's probably because he doesn't do games anymore. He doesn't really game anymore. He wants to be known as Deji. He doesn't want to have that stage name all of his life. So I guess that's why, but damn, you've built 9.5 million subscribers off that. You gotta think that a lot of people will still call you by your stage name. But actually guys, people don't really call him by his stage name that much. Like KSI, I would say, gets called by his stage name, KSI more. Yeah guys, Deji versus Logan Paul. Logan Paul. Logan Paul. Logan Paul. Logan Paul. I actually enjoyed this fight quite a lot, even though it wasn't as high-paced and as intense as the main event, Logan versus KSI. I don't know if you can see them guys, there's like little flies just flying past the camera because it's really dark. Well, not really dark, it's starting to get really dark. I'll probably make it as colourful as possible, try and make all this grass and my face a little bit more because it's not too bright out here, but I think it looks okay. I hope it looks okay. Deji, wow. Deji, big ups, my man, big ups. He literally surprised the whole YouTube space and the world, like, what the frick? Man, you had us all fooled, like, you had us trolled, well, not trolled, but you had us thinking you were gonna, I mean, I wanted you to win, and I did believe you could win, but obviously I had to face the facts that it was, the numbers were on Jake. I'm sorry, Deji, but it was against you, and you proved us all wrong. I wanted you to win. I thought you would win if you could pull it out, but I did not think. I thought it would take you to at least the third round to actually pull it off or like start getting in there. But the first round, Deji, you were calm and collected, as I predicted. Jake was walking about like this here, all like, Deji's up, yeah, I think Jake was severely shocked in the first round because he was coming in for a knockout. He was going in slow at first. Then once I think he seen Deji, he was like, well, Deji's actually better than I've saw in the training videos. He's actually doing fairly okay, good here. So I think Jake stepped up the pace a bit in third round or fourth round. They were both, guys, I'm not even going to lie, I'm not going to say these guys were like light on their feet athletes. No, these guys were, guys were out of breath so easily, which I'm not saying anything about that. I get out of breath pretty easy. I'm just saying, stating the facts. Boxing is probably one of the most tiring sports because you're always on your feet, at least in MMA or UFC, kickboxing, well, I don't know, MMA at least, you can clench up and take a breath, or you can take someone down and therefore you're not jumping about the ring. You can, like in boxing, you clench up like this here, grab onto each other. It's like a 3 second or 5 second, they break you up. That's not enough. Like Logan Jake and Deji was in there like, but yeah, Deji surprised everyone, and Jake, you were okay too. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I expected so much better from Jake Paul. He did good. Okay, in the last round, I think he started throwing hands, like he was good. I think he seen that he rocked Deji, he got Deji, so he started going in, throwing those punches, you know, throwing those punches everywhere. And yeah, he got it. I do think, everyone was saying, why'd you throw in the towel? I think Deji could have got out of that and could have won. And just to be honest, guys, and Deji knows it, he was done at that point. I do wish his team didn't throw in the towel, but I think I don't know, they were looking out for his best interest. I just wish they would have let the fight continue, if you know what I mean. Like, no one's life was really in danger, not that I know of. Deji wasn't going to die from this. I mean, he was getting beat, yeah, but I mean, you didn't have to throw in the towel. Overall, Jake Paul versus Deji, great fight. The first round I was like, oh, they're going to be so slow. Like, I think Jake's going to come in really fast. He didn't. He came in like this here. He's like pretty slow, and he was sloped over so much that it was a kind of advantage because he was leaving his face kind of more open, and he wasn't as balanced because he sloped over. Whereas Logan in the later fight, as I'll talk about in a minute, he was taller than KSI, but I think he managed it more in terms of slipping, because he's got that reach. He was throwing hands like. But yeah, guys, so now moving on to the main event of the evening. I was gonna shout that, but I don't want it because the dogs will start going yeah, exactly. The main event of the evening. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, what did I watch? Like, oh my good, Logan Paul. Whoa, he surprised me, man. Like, like, I knew he was going to be good. I knew he was going to hit hard. I thought he would have been a little bit more sloppy, kind of like the way Jake was. No offense, Jake, but you were. You weren't fast as Logan. Look, Logan didn't even have to really step over. He was on his feet most of the time, throwing hands. Whereas I thought that's the way Jake would have been, but they were pretty evenly matched, Jake and Deji. Jake had a lot more points, I feel like, because the punches. But Deji, there's one point in the fight, I'm just going to go back to this fight. There's one point in the Deji versus Jake fight, okay, where Jake literally, or Deji nearly knocked him out. Like, he was that tired at the time. I feel like if it was in the first round, Jake was like hanging over him like this here in a clinch, trying to hold on to him, punching like back of his liver. And Deji hit him with a few punches to the face, and Jake literally just went like this for like a second or so, like went pure lump. And like, his guard was open like this here. I think if Deji, I don't think Deji realised it. He was trying to get a rest. Deji could have went in there for hands, and I feel like that's something he needs to improve on next time, taking advantage of a situation. Now back to the Logan Paul versus KSI fight. Yeah, but Logan Paul versus KSI. Whew. I expected this to be a tight fight. I expected it to be hard for the judges to call. I expected JJ to actually do better in the first rounds, because I thought Logan would have been a little bit more sloppy, came out with a wee bit more sloppy, and got hyper in the later rounds. Whereas it was the opposite way about KSI came out, I don't like to say sloppy, well yeah, he did come out sloppy, I'm just going to say it. He came out sloppy. He came out with his normal technique, not realising what Logan is actually like. Like, Logan was... Baby kittens over there scared me there for a second. I thought I heard something right behind me. Good to have this viewfinder, because if anyone was coming up behind me, I'd be like, boom. No, but Logan is... he's something else. Like, oh my goodness. For a guy that's never fought in a boxing ring before, yeah, he's wrestled. I guess that has a advantage when they're clinching up or going like this here, clinching over and throwing punches. But wrestling shouldn't come into it that much. So, I mean, his boxing abilities for his first fight was unbelievable. In the first 2 rounds, third round, I feel like he was getting a little bit cocky. Like, I feel like he was getting a bit cocky, Logan. And it was more of a tie. I feel like this third round was kind of, nobody really won it. They were both equal. That's my opinion. Fourth round, KSI definitely won. I'm just going to say, KSI definitely won. Logan came in, getting tired now. He was like, you could see his whole body was pure red. KSI was, he was feeling it. Like, he was feeling the crowd. He was feeling out what way Logan was going to go. He knew, I think he kind of sussed out what his tactics were and what way he threw punches. It was like really fast, but KSI done a bit of this here, which Logan, actually, I think the next fight, Logan will probably do some of that, because guys, he's only had 4 months to train, realistically, which is insane that he's done that in 4 months. But so Logan was really good. KSI came out with a little bit more skill in this ways. He was throwing too many haymakers, guys. Like, KSI was coming in, instead of wee jabs like this, he was in the 4th and 5th round. I feel like this was good. Yeah, you can throw a few of these in every few rounds. You can throw 1 or 2 of them. He was coming in like this here, just throwing, and I feel like I'm not going to say his technique went out the door, but I don't think that was smart of him. He was missing. He was going right over his head when he was throwing punches. He was going like this here, right over his head, which that was not smart at all by KSI. Although he was light on his feet. Like Logan, I'm just gonna get up right now. I'm gonna look stupid. Logan was like this here, more like this here, coming on like this here, throwing punches like that, and throwing these big haymakers too sometimes. But KSI was more like, he was more like, and then when Logan's throwing stuff, he's more like this here. And then he dropped one point, went up, but instead of throwing a nice jab to the side of the face or there, he went like this. Which, guys, why would you do that? When you're fighting a guy of Logan's size, you're leaving yourself so open to this here. Logan could have easily ducked, punched him right in the nose. You'd at least lose your vision basically for about 5 to 20 seconds. So that was really stupid in KSI, I'm going to say it right now. That was very stupid. With that duck, he should have come up with the jab instead of a freaking haymaker like that. So round 4, I feel like KSI won, even though he's throwing a lot of haymakers. Logan was getting tired. He was getting tired now. The pressure was on. Jake was in his corner, come on Logan. His trainer was like, come on Logan, you can do this. Which I've noticed Logan's very aggressive with his trainer. Like, he actually is. Like, his trainer was taking his mouth guard out, which was kind of weird. Why you not take out your own mouth guard? He was going to take his mouth guard out and Logan literally slapped his hand away. And then right before the fight, Logan was trying to get his he was going to put the mask on Logan. But first, he was doing this here with his hair, brushing it over like this. And we all know, guys, Logan's hairline ain't the best, or I don't know why it was. But he was brushing his hair the whole way over like this here, and Logan was like this, slapped his hand away and started like fixing it himself, and then put up the hood. And his trainer was like, oh damn. And then there was another point where his trainer was like, you can do this, and tapping him and stuff. He was like going like this here to his head. He's like, you can do this, and Logan just literally went. And he was like, and then the trainer was still talking at this point, but I feel like, I don't know why he's so aggressive. Whoa, autofocus. I don't know why he's so aggressive with this trainer. But yeah guys, round 5, I'm slipping off the chair for some reason. Round 5, it's getting super dark right now. Round 5, Logan came back. I feel like he won this round. He was throwing punches, but they were technique. They weren't like big massive ones. Whereas KSI was coming on swinging like this here. Logan was picking a shot, you know. He was taking a breath, but he was picking a shot. Came in with a few. And overall, Logan destroyed him in the 5th round. 6th round, as he said it himself, he was more comfortable and was like, yeah, I've got this in the bag. Came in, not like enough prepared. Got his ass handed him in the 6th round, and yeah, he actually did. So guys, in my opinion on who won, I had to come and say, because it's getting really dark, like look how dark it is. My opinion on who won, I feel like nobody really won. Well, I mean, KSI and Logan both won in terms of a draw, and also they're getting so much money from this, which is a win. But in terms of fighting, none of them really won. It was a draw. You get the Americans going, Logan Paul won, it's so obvious. And then you get the UK ones like, what are you talking about? Logan Paul did not win. It was clearly KSI. Like, KSI clearly won. And you'll get both of them going like that. And really, I just say leave it up to the judges. I mean, I feel so bad for those judges having to call that, because it was a tough fight. I feel like if Logan would have saved his energy from round 2 and brought it into round 3, he would have won. I don't think he would have knocked JJ out. Possibility though, because he did get him at one point, nearly knock him out. It would have rocked him, I feel like, because those shots he was firing in round 1 and 2 were amazing. But round 3 he was very tired, and I feel like if he would have saved all the energy from round 2, and not all of it, but some of it, and brought it into round 3, he would have won that round, maybe off points, and he would have won the whole fight. Like, it was so close. If one of those guys had got so much, or like one extra round, they would have won. Like, same with KSI. If KSI had come out there round 5 and 6, he was so sloppy in terms of overhands, and he kept throwing overhands to Logan, and it just kept missing him, kept going over his head, not overhands, overhead. And he was trying to catch him here, obviously, and here. But I feel like he should have been actually more like Deji, to be honest. Deji was throwing punches here instead of KSI comes round like this, that's his problem. I feel like he comes round like this too much, where he kind of needs to be like this here a bit more. Logan was doing that really well. He was standing back with a reach. That's so tight, guys. Like, if one of those guys had won an extra round, they would, like, that one would have won. Like, it was that's how close it was. But as of people saying it was rigged, I feel like people think it was rigged because they were like at the end, well, you know, we got to have a rematch now. It's the people what the people want. And I feel like people are like, this is so fake. At the time, I thought that, I was like, this is so fake. But now that I've had time to think about it, and I just think they were just trying to promote the rematch. If this video, enjoyed it, comment down below what you thought of this video. Comment down your opinion, who you think won. I would love to see it. Like this video, enjoyed it. Comment down below what you thought of this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.
Everything is on point. Crabs are looking Gucci. Sharp is all I want until it suits me. Everything is on